Season's greetings. We are here at Mission Bay High School. My name is Tony Sanchez, along with Alejandro El Chia Villaseñor and John Cross on the camera, El Poderoso, making sure that we have a beautiful, beautiful view of this now historic field for San Diego Internacional. San Diego Internacional face off against City SC San Diego Internacional in the white, with City SC San Diego in the blue. These UPSL rivals face off here in Open Cup action. The Lamar Hunt Open Cup. This is something that San Diego Internacional has been involved in. This is the qualifying round. As we welcome everybody watching here on SanDiego.Futbol. The game will start with City SC immediately dándole un trancazo to San Diego Inter. We got the captain, legendary Brent Zuniga. The legendary Brent Zuniga here as we welcome everybody here for UPSL teams facing off in Open Cup action. SD Internacional in the white, City SC San Diego in the blue from left to right on your screen here at SanDiego.Futbol. Once again, we start at the back with Carter, left back Jacob Fuson, El Fusion, center back Brent Zuniga. That's going to be the center back extraordinaire, Edwin, also the pairing there. Mitocayo, El Tony on the right back position. Talk about legends for this team. San Diego Internacional has been here for now 12 plus years in the city of San Diego, being grandfathered after several San Diego bearing teams have now come and gone in this city. Danny Straukas has been here for the majority of it. That's the center mid right there. Amazing, amazing play. Mike, también en el medio, Spencer Palmer, who had a fantastic strike here last time I was here. I don't know if you were here, Chiva, for that one. Left wing Chris Bourdon. And then Spencer up top in the striker, Ibili Garton. Con que Ibili, huh?
Yeah, no, Tony, there's a very strong lineup from head coach Matty Palpalotok. If you caught some of the earlier UPSL games earlier in the season, Chris Bourdon, he actually plays for the deaf men's national team representing USA. He just got back from the tournament as well. I believe it was the World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. Might need to fact check me on that. But this is a strong lineup. I mean, Spencer Hoyle's also back. Spencer has been one of the key fundamental players for San Diego Inter over the last 2 seasons. So it is exciting to see him back in the starting lineup. And then you can't forget Billy Garton. Billy Garton is just a rock star coming back for another season. He is everything you want from a player.
Lots of San Diego soccer action tonight. San Diego Internacional, your girlfriend / boyfriend / lo que quieras' favorite soccer team here in San Diego. Sponsored in part by PB European and Imports. As for Coach Alex, if you need anything to do with a vehicle, if your vehicle has 4, 3, 2, even 1 wheel and it needs fixing, hit up Coach Alex at PB European Imports here in San Diego. And we want to keep the people who are joining us here as San Diego FC. Chucky Lozano has scored in Portland. Chucky Lozano, part of the other San Diego team that is having their inaugural season, having an immediate impact, 2-1 in the first 51st minute. No need to change there because you are here for San Diego Internacional as they are trying to defend City SC's attack. Good clearance there. San Diego Internacional has seen a lot of different play styles, a lot of different coaches. Going back to Coach Victor, Coach Keith.
What a time that was.
Coach Barbie, interim Coach Barbie.
Coach Keith, the only coach to be able to make the San Diego Internacional UPSL champions.
Correct. And now the great and powerful Matty Palpalotok. I mean, these teams face each other, like we said, in UPSL action. That's UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. 6 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw with 28 goals. That's for San Diego Internacional so far in this campaign. A lot of different goal scorers, a lot of different looks, a lot of different faces. But you'll see San Diego Internacional really bring down the pace, bring down the intensity, and try to play their style. They do have a couple of rock stars on the bench. talking about one Frenchman, Sandro Covi, who is one of these players that's a little bottle rocket. You just kind of let him go. As we are also hopefully, well, I won't even mention that other sport right now because that's how jinxes work.
And some notable changes now in this team since the last time we've been here. Carter is now the starting. We got a shot.
Casi.
Good idea from me that Carter taking over the starting position. Spoke to head coach Manny Papalotuk before the match started, and he did tell me that they might switch off John Neves at halftime, both agreeing to play one half. John Neves has been amazing at the goalkeeper position as well. And then, like you said, Tutocayo Tony switching to the right back position this season has been very natural for him. He's been killing it. We used to see the great Ollie kind of at the right back position.
Mm-hmm.
He has been a very, very, very strong part of that back line in the right back position.
El John, El Zuck, El Brandon on that bench as well. Do see Let's Go City over here by Big Brez in the comments. Thank you for joining. Share the link. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the link as more San Diego football action coming at halftime, maybe, depending on the timing. We might hear from head coach Mikey Varas right at halftime. That's our halftime show. That's how we roll here on SanDiego.Futbol. We have City SC San Diego, who also plays in the Premier Division of the UPSL SoCal South. And for this season so far, right now, they're in first place in that league to San Diego Internacional's third, Rebel San Diego, right in between those two teams right there, with a home and away perfect record this season so far. 4 home wins, 5 away wins with 32 goals in favor. A really good season, a really good team. One of these teams that was touted, actually, we spoke about this in this stream. If you were listening to this, it's fine, and you get some insider information as well. But once upon a time, City SC San Diego was actually going to be a subdivision of San Diego FC through their MLS Next, and there was discussions kind of came and went. We'll see what happens here in the future years. But correct.
We'll see what happens. City SC is a brand and a team that has been growing tremendously here in San Diego, and we'll see what happens here. But I mean, so far they're tearing it up in the UPSL. We have a situation here. Carter taking it away, hands it over.
Good look here. City SC have not looked bad, but Internacional has been able to hold their attack here. A shot from outside of the box. El Pelón Pelo Rico trying to go ahead and get a shot off from outside of the box. Moving back, and we would love, I would tell you, for the last, 6 years that we've been doing this for San Diego Internacional, we would love for once, maybe an open cup play for the opponents for San Diego Internacional to send us their lineups like we request, but it's all good. We call them as we see them one day.
At this point, it's kind of tradition. We're used to it, so we'll see what happens in the future. Just updating anyone that's for some reason watching us, right?
I love it.
San Diego FC currently up 2-1 against Portland. The second game of round 1 of MLS playoffs. We're here in the third qualifying round for the Lamar Hunt Open Cup. The winner of this match will have another qualifying round match, and until then, have a chance to qualify for the U.S. Open Cup in 2026.
Everybody disagrees on that foul call on the San Diego Internacional side. Lots of oohs and ahs after that one. Want to give a shout out to Local Grassroots Stories, a soccer shorts companion podcast, the great and powerful John Cross on the camera, and Dylan also part of the audience here supporting local soccer as they do. Make sure to check out their podcast, LGS Podcasts, Local Grassroots Stories on YouTube and anywhere where you can find your local podcasts at. Shout out. Good pals, good friends. Part of the journey, 6 years in the making. SanDiego.Futbol on the journey for the World Cup. This is where it started. 50% there. Very soon will be 150%. You make that math happen. That just means Abe goes to.
Danny with the back heel, back to Spencer. Can't quite get there.
San Diego Internacional has made a habit usually of kind of waiting out the opponent, see what they have, and maybe they concede a goal or a couple of chances, and then they're able to respond immediately. But right here, City SC Temecula looking for a low-driven cross right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Carter. Call it the Carter 1. Did you get that, Chiva? Carter 1? Okay.
What pass here, dude?
Que buena. Chris. Goes to ground. Referee says play on. Hand goes up. No call, no penalty, no foul. You know what I feel about those, Chiva. If it's not a foul in the box, you're saying that it's a simulation. Therefore, it should be a yellow card, right? So,
I disagree with you.
no, every
time
time you do, every time.
I disagree with you on those, man. That was Chris Bordon there, getting contact in the box. Jacob here stealing the ball. Apologies, that was Spencer Palmer there. Now Billy with the ball here. Over now to Jacob.
Fusen looking for a through ball. This is where San Diego Internacional is really good at, but they lose possession. Just like I tripped up, they tripped up on their play. Lots of open space. Numbers up for City SC as this ball goes up and so close. And now it's going to end up into a corner kick. That pass, that cross, ese centro, was cut off very well. But now a dangerous play, set piece for City SC. City SC, again, you mentioned one of these teams that here in San Diego does have a lot of denominations, City SC and City SC Temecula, City SC Carlsbad. It's a movement, much like you would see a San Diego Surf, much like you'd see old time, back in the day. One Joe Coronas, San Diego Aztecs as this ball. Casi. So far, City SC have been the dominant team in the short moments of the first half. Zuniga, who has been the most experienced and experimented player in general, but also in Open Cup play, not just for SC Internacional, but he's been able to make it happen across his whole entire career. And you know, you want a story? That's Captain Brent Zuniga. That guy was probably up at 2 a.m. with his workouts. He's also an American hero.
Girl dad. Two girls, man, an engineer, just working long shifts and then not missing practice. Man.
And the captain. The captain of SanDiego Internacional as they try to build some momentum. But really haven't seen anything on the final third for SD Internacional. But I know that doesn't worry Coach Matt Papalitok, who has chosen today to get his ¿qué son esas? Is that Costco chair?
My apologies on that.
Oh, just one?
Here. Tony, so far it's a very back and forth game. Opportunities on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
He has had the most dangerous opportunities so far in the match.
There's the most patient player on the field. We've seen Danny play center back, center, defensive mid, center attacking mid, on the wing. We've seen him as a striker. We've seen Danny do it all.
Except goalkeeper.
Hopefully that never happens. And this is official participation in the world's oldest soccer tournament, the Lamar Hunt Open Cup. As City SC trying to get the ball across inside of the box. Good cutoff play. Entre dos, adios. But unable to finish the play on the other end. It's a dangerous City SC team. And if San Diego Inter isn't careful, they're going to go ahead and concede a goal here. But we'll see if they're able to tighten things up there in the midfield. And yikes, tragedy in Toronto.
Looks like Kendrick might win again. City SC on the left hand side. Number 3, let's call him Timmy.
That happens when we request them lineups, but we just get a big fat red. You know who'll never leave you on red? PB European Imports, as that through ball gets cut off by who? Capitan Brent Zuniga. PB European Imports again. I've gone there, and that's the chairman. You know, some people ask, "Why? Who's Coach Alex? Why Coach Alex is the founder, chairman, el papá of San Diego Internacional, who has been heading, bankrolling, and leading this team for 12 years, starting by just wanting a space for his kid to play. Zurdo, Alex Jr., Alex El Zurdo Macias, and who has since aged out into being a whole man himself. Now he looks to the future with his children, and we'll see if this team continues in that lineage. But until then, check out PB European Imports. They've been able to fix a couple Kias, a couple of Explorers. That's domestic as Chris goes to the ground there, but no call, no show.
This is going to be a very tough game, Tony, where you don't want to make any mistakes like this one, but here comes Inter.
Inter with a chance. Here goes up and over goal. Goal. San Diego Internacional making the first attempt and the first goal there on their side. 1-0. San Diego Internacional, who may not have been playing the best so far, but they right now have the result 1-0.
I believe the goal goes to, I think it was Billy. Billy Garton ended up taking the shot off on goal, and Chris ended up winning the ball there. Or the other way around. It was either Billy or Chris. We'll try to confirm that to everyone. Now San Diego Inter find themselves with the lead here in the first half. "17 minutes into this first half, Tony."
That's exactly what the doctor ordered if you're San Diego Internacional, especially the way that you were going to go ahead and absorb that pressure so far. But this is not the time for Inter to take the pedal off the metal, something that they've been guilty of before. But we'll see how they move along. As a good slide tackle there to recover the ball. A little receipt. Here you go. Will we see a first? Así es. Tarjeta amarela. Yellow card for City SC. That was a receipt for the non-call, as they believed in the play before.
Tony, before the goal, we were talking about not making mistakes, and that's exactly what City SC does. Creates a mistake, and San Diego Inter take advantage of it.
That goal was brought to you in part by Smog Express. Guess what? The state of California requires a lot of our vehicles to have a smog check biannually. If your check engine is on, go check it out at Smog Express. If you need it fixed, go to PB European Imports. But if you go to Smog Express first, you got to ask for Zurdo. See, we were just talking about it. That's the kid. It's family business. Alex Jr. Smog Express on Ingram Street here in Pacific Beach. Here in Pacific Beach tonight, 8 p.m. kickoff time on a Saturday. for U.S. Open Cup action. Some say the most prestigious tournament in soccer in America that other teams refuse to be a part of, or other leagues. But not UPSL. The lifeline. We've seen stories in UPSL's Lamar Hunt Open Cup. The burrito shop, El Farolito.
We've seen some Open Cup magic before, and it's always very fun to see that happen. Last year, you may recall, San Diego Inter found themselves in a very similar situation in the qualifying round 4 against Laguna United, and getting not the best performance, losing that game 4-0 against Laguna just last year.
As number 7 from City SC San Diego, they're unable to get a shot off. I mean, they got to shot it off. It's just a little dribble.
Off to the races here. And City SC clearing it out. Losing the ball here is going to be a foul.
Sana colita de rana. San Diego Internacional now trying to, well, not trying, they're just going to receive the ball right there as we receive confirmation on the goal scorer.
Billy Carton, number 10 for San Diego Inter, Billy.
Number 10 for Internacional scoring the goal, Billy Carton. That's Billy Carton for Este Internacional. As a Marcus Varson in Portland touches the grass, the artificial grass. Lots of action, multi-screening, but we're here for San Diego. San Diego's participation in the Lamar Hunt Open Cup here on San Diego's #1 soccer network. That flag stays down. That's gonna be a shot that goes not perpendicular, goes parallel to the goal line.
What a through ball here from Edwin that just goes to Spencer Hoyle and just shoots it wide left. Unexpected through ball there as well, but what a chance and what a missed opportunity from Spencer.
So close, but again, Internacional knocking on that door. Okay, it's gonna be. Capacity crowd here at Mission Bay High School. Not another soul fits in here as we welcome Este Internacional legend, Pego.
Pedrito Omar making an appearance here at Mission Bay High School.
Get the people off of him. Only one autograph per family for Pedro Godomar in the red ski hat. Hey, ese sí no se dice.
Ball here that goes into the hands of Carter.
That's the Carter 2. Do we get it now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I get it. Inside jokes are what makes SanDiego.Futbol last almost 6 years.
Come on in to Two Balls to the Mic every Monday at 8 p.m. 301 episodes this upcoming Monday. 300 consecutive weeks in a row. Who knows if we'll make, who knows what happens between here and Monday. Anything could happen.
Never know, but yeah, check out live on Mondays at 8 p.m. And just from the silence, RIP to Happy Days in San Isidro, Tony.
Legendary bar in the South Bay. Picador. Wrestling matches, bands playing there. This ball looking for the right wing, and it's going to be a foul. Called very well. Billy Carton trying to shimmy that ball outside. Long ball clearance. 90% of the time, a ball that's in the air in San Diego Internacional airspace, it's going to be intercepted by Brent Zuniga. Maybe because he's an engineer, he reads the angles, he formulates the equations, equates the formulas. Maybe he drinks an equate.
people on the bench available for San Diego Inter, we have Sandro, the aerospace engineer graduate from SDSU himself. Sandro.
Is he really?
He graduated with aerospace engineering
Whoa.
just last year.
Legendary French aerospace engineering as the ball comes out after a mistake, unable to control it there. Number 7 by City SC San Diego.
We also have Brandon available, the striker. He'll probably get some minutes here tonight. We have Zach.
Brent Zuniga.
Well, and John Neves.
Brent Zuniga.
We got a ball here for Billy now. Billy taking on the whole world. Gets tackled. You got to pass the ball there, Billy.
And if you're nice and quiet, you can hear Los Tios, the official supporter group. It's just the uncles that pick a corner of Mission Bay High School. For those of you that are wondering, Mission Bay High School's away stands are condemned. That's why there's no fans allowed there. All the fans are on this side. But we'd have to turn people away. They're just coming in waves. Too many. Pobre Barbie up top. Former San Diego Internacional head coach. And now we'll see what City SC San Diego is able to muster. But even after getting scored on, they seem to be able to control the pace of this matchup so far. It's usually,
Every time we're here, Tony, we plead the people, San Diego Inter is in need of ball boys and ball girls to help out with the soccer balls.
Yes.
To continue with the game going on.
San Diego Internacional. That's going to be a offsides foul. A slick surface here, 63 degrees. The time changes. So if this game was to play tomorrow, it would have been played at 7 p.m. as a foul gets called against San Diego Internacional. Llame ya.
Here trying to make something out of nothing. That's the back. Great cross in into the hands of Carter.
That's the Carter 3. Spencer Hoyle. Hoyle getting attacked from both sides. Good communication there to get rid of it. He got rid of it just in time.
Striker for San Diego Inter. You want them a little higher up, which is tells you what the paces of the game is for San Diego Inter, right? Where your striker needs to fall back a little bit to try to get the ball.
Too much of a long ball there by Mike. Trying to get a little overzealous with that through ball there, but he had Billy Garzón right next to him over on the right wing, who is generally the player that's staying the furthest higher on the pitch for SD Inter. One of the quickest players on this team.
Great tackle from Tony here.
Thank you. Oh, yes. Great job, Tony.
He's just been great at soccer, man.
Defensive looks like that is the reason why he's been able to maintain that right back position this entire season. La pasión nos manda. Comex, pinta tu raya. As the pressure's on for San Diego Internacional, are able to clear the ball there. Playing some very fundamental soccer. Zachary Shankar in the bench for SD Internacional. 17 appearances by him, matching Strock's 17 as well.
Got a through ball here for City SC and a chance. Tito!
Through the legs. That's a goal. Goal. Tying it up in the 30th minute. City SC San Diego. 1-1.
What a through ball here. Catching the whole San Diego Internacional backline off guard. Doesn't happen too often for San Diego Inter to catch Brent Zuniga off guard like that, Tony. What a through ball, what a finish as well, in between the legs of Carter.
Yeah, once it's a one-on-one situation, there was no way that wasn't going to get finished on target. It all started actually all the way back from the goalkeeper recuperating the ball. And even in that midfield, it's an incredible amount of space. Firing a through ball through behind the half is it's not okay for the midfield to fall asleep like that for SD Internacional, who are now tied up once again.
Here now, giving it over to Tony on the right side.
Dido Neto, Tony Dido Neto. Hoyle, unable to turn. It's going to have a throw in for his team. To be another throw in, no foul, just a simple throw in.
Throwing here from Tony into the box.
First time in SanDiego International history that they have a player that is able to do a long throw in like that with Tony Di Doneto. Essentially, another corner kick. Garton with a missed pass there. SanDiego Internacional has a chance to move past. Both of these teams have a chance. Has a mistake here, physical on the end line, the touch line. It's going to be a ball for City SC San Diego. A mistake there from the defense of Inter, just not being able to shield the ball correctly.
Yeah, that was Jacob trying to, like you said, shield the ball to go for a goal kick. It doesn't work out for him, and then it's Spencer Palmer just clearing that out.
Zuniga with the head clearance, still in that dangerous area. As the Tijuanense Kirk gets hit in the hand, that's going to be bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth for Toronto. 1 out. As San Diego Internacional play here against City SC San Diego. As an accent from Mr. Clean and
Billy.
As
I like the vision there, trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard there, but doesn't hit the ball as he wanted.
A Billy blunder. He had time, all the time in the world. This ball's going to go out as well for a throw in.
see Matty Papal's head coach of San Diego just sitting calmly on his new chair, Tony.
New chair. No, I caught that. There's no foul.
Costco chair, not a Costco chair.
Oh. A great slide tackle there by el legendario Danny. Aníbal Godoy. Who? Danny Straukas. And now an opportunity there. Almost a breakdown in communication by the goalkeeper and his defender. He was able to resolve that well. City SC San Diego looking to get their first lead in this matchup. Closing in the last couple of minutes of this first half. Great dispossession from the back. Palmer. Not Cole. That's Spencer Palmer. Spencer to Spencer action. Spencer squared. Has a good ball. Finds the edge of the line. Casi, casi. Pero no puede, no se pudo. The left side of the pitch has been difficult. That's going to be called a foul here. Can't San Diego Inter.
Smart foul.
Can't arm drag.
City SC playing it back now.
El Pelón Pelonetas. One of the most experienced players. We've seen this player here, number 28 from City SC before, and I can tell you he's one of the best ones that UPSL has to offer. And again, this left side is struggling for City SC. Be able to control simple passes through the air, through the ground. Maybe part of the halftime discussion by their head coach. What do you think the message will be from Matt Paltalk?
I think he should be happy with the way the team has been playing. Defensively, they can start reducing a little bit more, but maybe different here. This play.
No, a little too long. No alcanza. Maybe. What a play, actually. Hustle play to keep the ball inside. San Diego Inter won't be looking for a long throw here, maybe. Second throw in, a quick throw in this time. Did I just hear Spanish from El Pelón? I believe I...
Tony here with the chance.
Tony. No, Tocayo, más poder, Tocayo.
Very defensive minded. He's not an attacking player at all.
Pues hay que poner poder.
Playing him at the right back position.
Not a natural look for him. So yeah, and like trying to translate 3 languages at once.
Haven't seen a lot of Mike this game. Mike gets the cross in. Danny Stroke is winning the ball, taking the shot.
He's been there. Ooh. Dan's the man sometimes from a long range, but they're just going to go ahead and wait it out here, closing in on the last couple of minutes. ¿Cuánto tiempo falta? Looking at
6 minutes left. On to the last 5. I don't think the ref would add a lot more than maybe just 1 minute. Could be calling it right at 45.
Corner comes in con la comba para afuera, asking for a second consecutive corner kick that they will not get.
On the left-hand side, Tony, you mentioned that they're struggling. Continue to see that with SanDiego Inter also defending very well on that side.
It's just a matter of cleaning these actions up and the build-up play for City SC, because when they're able to connect their simple passing, they've been able to move up and down the field whenever they want, but that struggle on the left-hand side, we'll see if it gets transferred to the right. That ball exited the lines, la circunferencia, the circumference of the ball completely, leaving the field of play. It's going to be a throw-in. No, not a throw-in. It's a foul. Thanks for SanDiego.Futbol's research department.
The long ball here. Minutes away from SanDiego FC, moving on to the Western Conference semifinals in MLS.
Sports, and more sports.
Lots of sports.
Too many sports. No such thing. Cholos, who de baja the starlet, Gil Mora, with a wrist fracture. Will be out until further notice. 6-year-old wonderkin. And there would be a pathway for SD Internacional or City SC San Diego to follow and naturally be in competition with MLS teams.
That is a possibility. It is a possibility. It's a dream just to qualify for the Open Cup when you're a team in the UPSL. And you have the chance to represent San Diego in the Open Cup.
And not just that, if you win Open Cup, entras a la Conca Champions.
That would be something. A UPSL team.
Just imagine Tigres here at Mission Bay High School. Just imagine a Mineragua from Honduras.
What is a possibility is just somehow playing Boise from USL League One, and you have Nate Miller visiting San Diego again at Mission Bay High School.
Nate the Great. Shout out Nate the Great. And Loyal's final head coach.
Some may say the best head coach San Diego Loyal ever had.
One of two. Throw in here for City SC San Diego, looking to get some action towards the end of the first half. And San Diego Internacional have been able to respond well, especially after that mistake that led to the first goal for City SC San Diego. See how much time is added by the referee, the fourth official. This doesn't have the word.
Tony upset at his teammate on the bench saying, I said grab the ball.
Not knowing that there was one right there from the fourth official. Well, I guess that one's not up to standard. Open Cup. Let's tighten up the ship.
By playing it, risking it, and losing it. Back, and now Spencer with the ball.
Hoyle.
To Danny.
Tony, come on now. Up a little bit more on that pass. Two even teams, but there must be a winner tonight. Penas maximas, if nobody scores in extra time. An eventuality where 5 players from each team have to take a penalty. It's exhausted legs, exhausted minds. Very well earned daylight savings time. You know, it's a foul when the player stops before it gets whistled, looks to the referee, and starts arguing. 45 minutes of this matchup have come and gone. See if the referee thinks there should be more than a minute or two for added time. They do not. It's the end of the first half. 1-1, 1-1, tied up. Lamar Hunt Open Cup action. San Diego Internacional 1, City SC San Diego 1. We'll be back here with the second half.
Whoa. Good bell. Yeah, plug it back in.
And we're kicking off the second half of UPSL sides. SanDiego Internacional and City FC San Diego engaging in battle in the Lamar Hunt Open Cup. Score is 1-1. My name is Tony Sanchez alongside Alejandro El Chia Villaseñor. Penalties in Portland, 10 innings in Toronto, and a game for Open Cup here in San Diego, the most southwesternly. What is it? We are the most southwesternly media outlet, but also most southwesternly Open Cup action in the continental United States as Dreyer drills the first penalty, 1-0 San Diego FC, as Carter and company come on in. No changes by Coach Matty Palpalatok for San Diego Internacional in the white. Sí, perdón, hubo uno.
We have Sandro that came in
Sandro.
for San Diego Inter.
And then
John Neves came in for San Diego Internacional, switching the goalkeepers, honoring one half and one half.
O Brasileiro Neves, goalkeeper for Internacional, really making that Internacional name not just be a name.
Spencer Hoyle with the number 19 came out for San Diego Inter. Not a bad move from Matty Palpalatok. Spencer didn't have the best first half. Had that opportunity in the box and shot it wide left.
Portland
Palpalatok just makes a sub.
and San Diego 1-1 in penalties.
Midnight in Toronto.
And 9 p.m. here on a Saturday, Día de los Santos Angelitos. Tomorrow, Día de los Muertos. Felicidades a los que celebran. Chucky Lozano scoring with ice in his veins, 2-1. Inter trying to apply pressure now. This is the home where San Diego Internacional have played for the majority of their existence, Mission Bay High School. Capacity crowd here in Pacific Beach. By the thousands.
Tony taking it in.
As Chiva calls it, and a Portland miss. Pablo Cisniega, the goalkeeper for SDFC, making the stop. All too easy. Now Inter.
Not a hospital goalkeeper, just stands in the middle and actually saves the penalty.
Excellent goal. That's excellent goalkeeping. Like excellent goalkeeping. I love. That's probably my favorite stop of the season from a goalkeeper or on SDFC. But of course, you're watching.
Potential grade of the week for San Diego.
But also, you're watching San Diego's #1 soccer outlet here, SanDiego.Futbol for UPSL sides, SD Internacional and City FC San Diego. Playing the third round of the Lamar Hunt Open Cup. One more game. Y siguen para hasta donde paren, Chiva.
Yeah, 100%. We'll see what San Diego Internacional, how far they can go, and if they make the tournament.
Oni Balakari skying it.
So far, this first few minutes of the second half, Tony, very similar to where we left off. Just very calm, back and forth action.
Yes.
Across here.
Cuidado. San Diego Internacional, good control on the side. Still able to pass it. Nobody there in the middle to receive it. As Pablo Cisniega stops the second penalty. Pablito, great of the week.
We have a through ball here into the hands of John Neves.
A las patas de Neves.
Here, back to Neves over to Capitan Brent Zuniga.
And again, it's a patient build-up that San Diego Internacional has been able and been capable of, depending on what the lineup is. As Zuniga here now gets the pressure, it's getting called a throw in and no foul.
Marcus and Paxton also skies it.
The Europeans not having a good showing in penalties for San Diego FC. That's what happens when you don't play a whole season and you have to pay $7 million for one kick. $7 million kick right there.
CSC trying to get the possession back on their side.
City SC for the majority of the time in the first half did control the possession, did control the game. It wasn't a good, the one time that they committed an error, San Diego Internacional was able to pounce on it. Just led to their goal, but City SC created their goal, and that's something that seems like they're able to kind of reach back and be able to do. 2-2, Portland, San Diego, both teams with their fifth penalty to take. Adios, Mr. Cleanup in aisle 5. Ahí sigue por la banda derecha. This right wing is where City SC needed to go in the first half. They were forcing it to the left, and now there seems a success on the right-hand side. Don't call him a janitor. He's the custodian of San Diego Internacional. Big difference. Janitor, custodian. Respect your custodians that work at schools.
Oh my God. And Yepes Fresco hits the post and misses San Diego Inter's 5th penalty. And now Portland has a chance to make it to game 3. I thought Europeans were good at penalties.
The Germans were. The Germans were good at penalties. The British are like Mexico in penalties, actually, until they shut that off in the World Cup a couple years ago. Ay, ay, ay. Inter.
Somehow keep the ball and try to build something off this.
Playing that right to dream style. Cartón. Cambio de juego. A little bit too much. A little disconnection here. And that's going to be it. San Diego FC will play at home November 9th. November 9th at Snapdragon Stadium.
Gosh.
And to add insult to injury, the Dodgers have scored. Ahí la va a prender desde ahí. A shot at goal. He was looking at that shot a couple of seconds before. Quería la volea, the half volley. Yeah. Fun fact, in a couple of minutes, Chiva here, it's going to be a solo broadcast by you because I'm going to jump into this post-match with Mikey Varas and see what he has to say about his team's performance and penalties. And wow. Neves, good goalkeeper with the ball at his feet. Distributes over to the right-hand side. Ooh. We're going to be asking a little bit more about from Sandro, the substitute, who came on to give Pal Talk side a different look. Switching it over to the left-hand side. That ball's going to travel out. It's going to be a goal kick. Did go off of
great defending.
Fuson. Correction, it was el que anotó, el del gol, Chris Bourdon. Número 16.
Zuniga here, passing it back to John Neves. John's gonna have to clear this one out. Does that. Now the ball lands for City SC again. Over on the right-hand side, we have the cross here coming in, cuts in, goes inside the box, cuts again. Great defending here from San Diego Internacional, from Jacob. City SC get the ball back. Passes Jacob, gets the cross, cleared by Tony.
Big Tones in defense. Again, they can string a couple of plays together in defense. This team is impenetrable, but you're not going to want too many of those.
Gets the cross in. It's going to be into no man's line. It's going to be a goal kick for San Diego Internacional.
And unlike the MLS playoffs that just saw Portland defeat San Diego FC in Game 2 of the Western Conference, Octavos de Final, the first round, the Open Cup, there will be added time and extra time into penalties if necessary for these two squads. Good control here, hold-up play, getting fouled from the back. But if you look at the numbers, that's a 2 against 6 on offense for San Diego FC. San Diego Internacional FC.
More in that midfield role, but at the time I can't really tell who the leading striker for San Diego Inter is with Spencer out. No one really up there. Danny fighting Jacob. Back to Danny. Now to Billy. That was to Chris, and it's going to be throwing now for City SC.
Yeah, it's all good.
Sandro on the left-hand side.
The Frenchman. The French solo connection.
Has it over to Mike, who lets it go, but goes to nobody. It's going to be a throw-in now.
This is like really hard.
Here comes City SC over in the left-hand side. It's a one-on-one against Brent Zuniga here now. City finding space, cuts one. Brent gets a foot on it. Gets a little lucky there, and Inter win the ball back. It's going to be a throw-in here for San Diego Inter. Throw-in here for San Diego Inter.
Internacional really being a team that can surprise you in different ways. And if you look at that bench too, it's the creation is still there, but they're gonna have to rely on the part that has been made them successful this entire time, and it's that build-up play and also being lethal on counterattacks as this ball almost travels and maintains itself in bounds.
Just putting his body on the line.
His
every
life.
chance he gets, man. Clears it out.
Good clearance here. Haven't really seen a tidy game from SD Internacional on City SC's half. City SC, I believe we could say the better of the two teams overall.
Anybody's game here. 1-1. Tony here sending the tuba over. He gets in the way there. Through ball here. Brent Zuniga getting in the mark here. Player cuts back. Brent dives in, gets across, and it's going to be a corner kick for City SC.
Spanish, you call it escalonear defensively. One defender gets disposed of, you get back up and come behind the defender that's coming in. You just start going back. Very well done there defensively. But again, City SC being dangerous in front of Inter's net. Neves hasn't had a lot to do this game. The ball travels all the way. It's going to be a throw-in. It's a tricky spot for a throw-in to happen too if City SC apply the pressure there, or if they let Inter really just kind of move the ball up and then take it right in the midfield where they've been able to be successful with. Runners on first and third. Yamamoto on 31 pitches. Bottom of the 11th in Toronto. Currently waiting for Mikey Varas. And here we go.
City SC now here with the ball. And this match tied 1-1. 30 minutes left of regular time here at Mission Bay High School. Brad tackling that one. Ball lands to Danny. Now to Spencer. Back to Danny. Now to Mike. Great movement here off the ball. It's going to be a throw in for Inter. Billy winning the ball. Over to Edwin. Losing the ball here. It's going to be a foul for City SC and a yellow card to Mike. Mr. Mike Can. And that is it. The Dodgers win the World Series. And a terrible night for San Diego in general. Well, let's see if one of these two San Diego teams wins. Maybe they just end in a tie. Ball into the box. Mr. Brent Zuniga winning those 9 out of 10 times, like we say it all the time. Ball goes over to Billy. Great pass here. Has the ball. Danny Strokas getting there first. And now a chance for San Diego Inter here to catch City SC off guard. And nope, it's going to go out of bounds now. Ball for City SC. Again, this has been a game of just not making those mistakes. Both teams playing very carefully. And a mistake like this can cost it. San Diego Inter, Billy with the ball now outside the box. Billy stumbles with his own feet, loses the ball. And now a chance for City SC. Here comes City SC now on the left-hand side. Tony on the mark. Gets the ball. It's going to be a throw-in now for City. That's going to be a late tackle from Palmer. And City FC trying to play it quickly. Ref says, no, hold up. It's a little farther back. Now you're going to have to wait on my whistle. Here comes the play for City. Tony clearing it out. Lance for San Diego Inter. The double clearance now. And Inter going to try to build. Billy here with the ball now. Not finding anyone. Now passes it back to Brent Zuniga. Now Billy being one of your attacking players, having him stay all the way back can be good for the build-up. But a mistake here from Mike. Mike winning the ball. It's going to be a chance here for San Diego Inter. Tiene el tiro, tiro. La que te acabas de perder, Chris. La que te acabas de perder, Chris. A chance for San Diego Inter to go up here. And that chance goes wide right. We're going to have a substitution for City SC now. And so far in a match like this, those opportunities haven't presented themselves too often. But here comes Sandro. Cutting in. Gives the ball to Billy. Billy with space. Now to Sandro. Sandro cuts back in. Sandro with the left foot shot. Takes a shot. Ball, let's see. Tiro para uno el portero. ¿Qué estamos viendo? What a save, but the ball's still on. And what a save here. And now a chance for City on the counter. We get the cross in. It's going to be a finish deal. We are living U.S. Open Cup magic right now. It's feeling like it. And both teams just couldn't finish there. Momentum building for both teams. Normally in a game, you can kind of get a hunch, a sense of who's going to take it, but this one is just 50-50 right now. Ball now over to Jacob. Jacob inside to Palmer. Now to Billy, who's asking for it in the midfield. Over to Danny. Danny stepping up, looking for someone. Finds Jacob. Jacob takes it between two players. That's going to be a foul from behind. It's going to be, has to be a yellow card. And that's going to be a yellow card for number 4. And an opportunity for San Diego Inter to take the lead here outside the box. Sandro stepping up. He's been the set piece taker whenever he's on the field. And we all know he's going to go for goal here.
Everyone here at Mission Bay High School on their feet with anticipation to see what happens. Sandro gets ready. Viene el tiro, Sandro, desviado, arquero con el paradón. Shot gets deflected and the goalkeeper comes big again for City SC. 2 opportunities now for SanDiego Inter. The goalkeeper saves them. Sandro cutting in. Sandro between 3 players. Danny now with the ball. Switches over to Billy. Billy looking where to pass the ball now. Goes with Mike. Back to Billy. Finding space. This is Palmer. Palmer wants to make the switch. Goes to Jacob now. Now to Sandro. Back to Jacob. Jacob sends the ball over. Looking for Mike. It's going to land for Mike. Mike saves it. Ball still in. It's going to be an offside call on Mike. Cannot believe it. That effort to save the ball in. Now it's going to be a throw in for Inter. The ball lands here for City. This is going to be a chance. Tiro en la bola. Offsides. The refs have the eagle vision here, calling that offsides. Jacob here with the ball now. Over to Mike. Mike loses it there. Palmer getting the ball back. Great switch here. Mike getting the ball. Palmer trying to find Mike. Great save here. It's going to be a throw in. Danny to Sandro. Sandro with some space. Finding Mike. Sandro putting in the effort to try to save that. It's going to be a goal kick now. We're down to the last 15 of regular time here. Tony finding Palmer. Now the ball to Billy. Billy in the box. It's going to be a corner kick. And Chris going into the box. Look, asking for a penalty. It's going to be a corner kick taken by Billy Garton. Cross here. Billy goes over. And Inter saves it. Nope, it's going to be a goal kick. Ball lands here for City SC. Cuts in, takes on Tony. We get the shot offside the box. And Jacob getting in the way there. It's going to be a corner kick. You know, fans asking for a miracle here from Inter. The fans asking Pedro Godomar to lace up the boots and get in there. Corner kick here for City. Ball lands in the box, cleared by Edwin. Danny doesn't win that. There's going to be a goal chance here. Offsides, and it was a back heel attempt that hit the hand of Brent Zuniga, but it was called offsides before that. Everything's lining up for some Open Cup magic in the last dying minutes of this match. Billy really looking like a center back defensive midfielder right now. You got a giveaway here. And Brent Zuniga wins that with ease. Sandro now with the ball. Sandro takes on one, goes on the wing. Sandro off with the races. Sandro takes on two, takes on three. That's going to be a goal kick called from the referee. And I don't think Sandro knows that as he runs for the ball. Sandro a little upset that he went to get that ball and not knowing it was a goal kick. Tony takes on one. Sends Chris over. Loses the ball and wins it back. It's going to be a foul for City. We have the City SC players still down. Play resumes here now. Tony keeps it from going out. Hands it over to John Neves, who clears it out now. City's trying to stick to their game plan to control the pace of this game. City over on the left-hand side of the field is going to take the shot. Tiro para donde, Neves. And John Neves stepping up big here for Inter. Getting the save now. Hands it over and gives it away. And it's Edwin with the heroic tackle there. And Tony trying to win the ball, and somehow City FC gets lucky and does not give it away. And that's going to be an offsides called. Got the cross in. The ball somehow lands into the feet of Chris and can't get the shot off right. Goes wide left. Billy here takes on one, takes on two. Is it over? This is Jacob. Back in the box.
Goal! La Magia!
Mike Camp saving Inter here. In the dying moments, 8 minutes left of regular time. Inter goes up 2-1.
Great ball by Fusen there. And a finish. 2-1. This, an incredible goal, putting the name of San Diego up high. 83rd minute, Chiva.
What a play, Tony. What a play from Billy, sending it over to Jacob, crosses it in. And Mike gets the finish.
Really needed that jolt of energy after that San Diego FC presser. I'm not going to lie. Post-match, but
soccer saying, you cannot let me down, Inter.
Inter making it happen. 2-1. We hear Los Tios. We hear the chairman, Coach Alex. We hear PB European Imports. We hear SeaWorld. We hear everybody in San Diego asking, pleading for a team with the name of San Diego to move forward and keep going. 2-1, 2-1. Your Mission Bay High School.
The thing is, Tony, San Diego Inter is the people's team. El equipo de barrio, you know what I mean?
You see them training here at Mission Bay High School. You see them training at Bridge Barcata, at Chicano Futsal, over any and all sorts of pickup games across town. This is truly San Diego's team, but it's not over because City SC San Diego also represents this beautiful city and want to be the ones to move forward and pass, but they're going to need not just one, but 2 goals to move forward in this tournament.
Here now.
Neves Suniga clearing it up for a man up top.
Okay. Mago.
Now San Diego Inter needs to control.
Looking for Jacob. And
Fusen.
has the wheels.
Foos had the look. Foos keeps it. Nobody helping Foos.
Yeah, Jacob had the pass to Sandro. He waited a little too long. Great tackle here from Billy. Ball's going to resume. Ref calls it a foul. And Mike saying, why can't we get the advantage? But I think if you're Inter, you kind of prefer the game to tone down a little bit. Kill a little bit off the clock here.
Last thing you want is to give up that goal and go into extra time.
Es the Internacional. 4 minutes away from the 90 of regulation, plus whatever the referee adds. While I was away, Chiva, how much was there? Do you think they're going to add 5, 6, 7, 12 minutes here?
I don't think that should be adding any more than 3 minutes.
Love that.
Being wasted here.
As the pressure from City SC increases now, knowing that they are against the wall. Jake, what a fantastic play. Stand-up tackle by Jake.
Jake Hopp, who came in a few minutes ago, getting that tackle. Another defender just joining that back line.
And look, talk about work rate. Look at that. 2 tackles in the final third, winning the ball. Se lleva uno, quiere el gol into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Sandro, tienes que firmarla, Sandro.
Sandro doing everything right there except the last touch of that ball.
Just tap it in.
He's kind of tapped it in. Needed to laser it through.
Tapping it in. Shoot that.
And
Great tackle here from Tony.
capacity
Hitting the
crowd going crazy here. Everybody's getting into the match here, but you know, Sandro has to finish that. You don't want this to turn into a counterattack that you give up as a goal, which almost happened in this chance. Needing some good defensive work from Este Internacional. Referee saying play on.
Sub here for City SC and for Inter. I believe this is going to be Sack coming on for San Diego Inter.
I believe Fusen's going to go ahead and go on the right-hand side now. Tony coming off. His last intervention was one that may have saved the game for Este Internacional.
And Tony, this is a move that we've seen Matty Palpalitok make before, switching Jacob over to the right-hand side, taking out Tony and putting Sack on the left-back position. What a performance from Tony.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Tony.
Clearing. And yeah, you can clear the ball you want, but you want to maintain possession of it too, because it means you control momentum, control los tiempos, el timing.
Here for City, takes on 2.
Fancy footwork, but nobody there to receive the ball. Now trying to be cute and come out playing with the ball. Hey, it works, but I guess the second one didn't. Arrastradas, una. Great touch. That's going to be a foul. Yellow card. Absolutely. Mr. Clean getting a little dirty there.
That's what you get with Billy Garcon, man. Just stretching his leg out to get that last touch and win that foul. Shaving up another minute. We're at the 89th minute here.
Make sure you subscribe to SanDiego.Futbol.
And make sure you check out Two Balls in the Mic Live for episode 301 tomorrow at 8 p.m. covering everything San Diego soccer related. Ball lands here for John Neves, and he's going to hang on to it with his hands.
Also want to give a shout out to powerful John Cross on camera for local grassroots stories. That is a companion podcast for Soccer Shorts. As
Danny here winning the ball, seeing who helps him out.
ayúdenme.
Run to that corner, Danny. Just run. Run, Danny, run.
And he gets fouled here. Now it's a matter of just not losing your head, because what happens is you still have a game next time here in the Open Cup. So make sure that you stay cool, calm, and composed. Let them learn the yellow cards.
And we're into just extra time at it now. We're past the
We're just here for
90
fun.
minutes. We haven't heard the ref see how many minutes. 2 minutes added.
Minutes.
Like I told you earlier, Tony, not a lot of time being wasted in the second half.
Yeah, well, very true. Very true. Chivadamos. It's the excitement that you have here in Open Cup play.
It'll be interesting to see what that result was from Laguna United, seeing if they're gonna face against Inter again.
Again, yeah, because last time it wasn't good.
Wasn't pretty.
Wasn't pretty for San Diego Internacional, but
1 minute left.
this is a different team this time. Controlling inside of the box. Struckus finding and mistiming that pass.
Can't do that.
Now you got to maybe recuperate the ball or do a smart foul or get fouled. Hey, how about that?
I think you can see the bench for City SC. They're kind of know that it's not looking good for them.
You hear Captain Brent Zuniga say, "Hey, stop talking. Let's just stop talking." It's Captain, leader, legend. Brent Zuniga.
30 seconds of the added time.
Cambio de juego. That's going to be called a foul.
San Diego Inter is seconds away from being 1 game away qualifying to the 2026 U.S. Open Cup.
Incredible stuff. Ultimate concentration needed from San Diego Internacional now. Control the ball, control the pace. Neves comes to the ball, and that is it. San Diego Internacional move forward in the Lamar Hunt Open Cup after winning 2-1 against San Diego City SC. And that is it. We'll be back here on this same channel for more Open Cup action.
Yeah, San Diego Inter deservedly so, getting that late goal and moving on to the 4th qualifying round of the U.S. Open Cup, which should be taking place early December. We'll let you all know if we get to cover that game live from Mission Bay High School once again, or if it's going to be an away match. Hopefully, it's here at home. Again, my name is Alejandro Chiraga Señor, alongside El Poderoso Tony Sanchez. You're listening to SanDiego.Futbol. Check us out live tomorrow at 8 p.m. with 2 balls and a mic. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Once again to John Cross. John Cross helping us with the camera work tonight.
The greatest camera work of an intermatch in 6 years. Greatest performance. With that said, guys, thank you for joining us. Until next time, bye-bye.